I'm a little early. Hello, 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 hello. All right, let's go see if this works. Sorry that I wasn't here on Wednesday. I took off and went to Kingston. I did. I'm just looking to see if it worked. Okay. It has. It is. I am here. Okay. So let's see if I can get it more. All right. Okay, why is it not working? Alrighty. Hi, everybody. I know there's just probably me right now here, but I am just coming in to do the reading that I was supposed to do on Wednesday because I didn't do it on Wednesday. I wasn't here. I was gone. I was having a little day out. Yeah, it was fun. Hi to everyone. Okay. Oh, there's 4 people in here now. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Don't forget to hit that like button when you get in here. It helps. Okay. So, I'm going to look at this book for the 4th time today. I keep looking at it. It's like it doesn't want to stick in there. So, what do I see here for this week? Who said hello? Who said hello? Hello, Konya City of Turkey. Hello. Okay, I'm going to push that away here because it's going to just keep going back and forth. Um, all right. So if you're coming in, say hello. I'll chit chat with you, and I'm going to pull the cards for the readings for today. I was supposed to do this Wednesday. I'm doing it Friday. It's all good. And the good news is that tomorrow there is another live, a longer one for an hour at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to come back in, I'm going to do a special team reading like I always do. Like, in other words, I'm going to talk about something for a bit. And then if you want to ask questions, I will be here to pull a few cards. So you're invited to join. That's free. If you're a member, you get first dibs. If you are anybody else, if there's time left, I will go through all of you. Hello, Kathy. Katie or Kathy? You know, this is always hard with these names because you never know if it's one or the other. I think it's Katie though, with a K usually, right? Is it A or All right. So, let's talk a lot about the reading this week, about the Queen of Swords, who's decisive and definitive energy. You know, she's like sharp. And you're going to see her quite a bit in the upcoming days. We have in September Virgo energy coming in, so she's going to come in really sharp, okay? And block is balancing the mind and the heart. There's going to be an emotional upheaval or somebody triggering you. You got lots happening, and you want Emperor energy, but you need to release negative thinking. And it's not going to happen because from this sadness, new clarity will come in. So it's time to take a pause, focus on a new, and let the process take its course. In other words, you're trying to go really, through it. One bush town. All right. So Jane has no idea what that is. Yeah, yes, I live in a one bush town. Actually, no, I'm in the country. There's lots of bushes. I hope that answers your question. All right, so carrying on. This is going to make a great short, by the way, so thank you. Thank you. I love it. I love these types of questions. Okay, that gets awfully a lot of click-throughs. Absolutely love it. All right, so let's take a look at the energy that's coming in. The Hermit. Okay, that's the first card. That makes sense. Because I just finished saying that. You're trying to go through, you're trying to use that queen energy, but there's emotional upheaval. It's like you're going, I don't want to feel this, but all the feels are coming in. And you're going, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to feel this. I just want to move through it. And all the feels are coming in. And you're going, eh. But the feels are going, screw you, you're going to feel it. So that's pretty much what's going in. It's telling you, you got to sit down, you got to look at it. You got to go in and figure it out. Okay? And right after that, the High Priestess. I swear to God, these two have been coming out together. They're like little secret partners. And they're causing all kinds of problems, okay? Because one is saying receive, and the other one's saying go inward, and the other one's saying receive and go inward. So there's not an awful lot of like interaction, especially if you're trying to get somewhere and trying to do something. You've got the feminine energy that's saying receive. And then you have the masculine energy who's introspection. So he's acting almost like a feminine energy going inside, go in, go within, go within. Kind of annoying. Okay, kind of annoying when you're trying to get shit done. Oh, hell yeah. You know? And the reason I can say that is because you know what? I have always, before I became Madame Zora here, I was Queen of Swords. I was that type of energy. Get it done. Okay? Leave the heart on the table for a minute and just get the crap done. Go of the mind and get it done. Okay? No emotion. Just, slap it down and go, let's take a break. Right? All right. So, next up. The Emperor. Didn't I just say I said that? I said that. All right. So Jane can do magic. Magic. I talk about it and they come out. Yeah, it's that stability energy, right? That's what it's going against. You want to be stable. You want to go, I want the Queen energy. It's going to build scaffolding that I'm going to be able to rely on. And here's this big extra wave of crap and emotion going. Construction's on permanent hold for the moment. Yeah. Not fun. Not fun at all. All right. So there is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is usually the cards that's used for anniversary celebrations, weddings. You hear that all the time. People are going, this is for celebration, this is for a wedding. But it's also the card of accomplishment, successful place reach. And if you look at it, it's also the card of the Emperor, because Emperor's four wands is the same. I also have a life path number channel in case you're interested, where I really talk a lot about numbers and how they're interconnected. These two cards are connected to each other by their number. One is the Master, is the Major Arcana, and the other one's the toolkit that comes with. And it's reminding the Emperor here that this isn't a step that you're failing. This is an actual step that you are It's a checkpoint. So the break, the emotional upheaval, the thing that's making you stop, whatever's coming in. This could be from outside, could be from inside. I know I'm perimenopausal, so emotional upheaval is my pretty much my language. If I don't cry in a day, exceptional, exceptional, good or bad, doesn't matter. So this kind of thing that's coming in, if it's coming in a way for you that you're not crying every day, but suddenly you're getting over emotional and you just can't seem to move through the fog, there may be something here for you to see. Okay. It may not always be, you may not always see it right away. It may take a bit, but when you do see it, you'll see it. You'll go like, ah, that's why that happened. Oh, okay. All right, so let's take a look at your heart space. Anybody I know come to say hello. Oh, God. All right. Are those reversed? Oh, no, they're reversed. Okay, heart space, you got the Six of Swords. I do believe it's the Six of Swords. Let me put my old woman glasses on. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. Hey, yay, okay. Six of Swords, but it is in reverse. You're feeling like you can't move on. You can't transition from this phase. You're stuck. That's what it basically means. I am stuck. I am stuck. And then you also have the Nine of Wands, also in reverse. Nine of Wands is persevering. It's usually like difficulties, being wounded. But in this case, it's not feeling like a wound. I feel like it feels more like the energy of it is there. It may just mean that you're close to just moving on too. We'll see. We'll pull some more cards and see. Do I have it the right way up? Okay. Ah. This is a two. Yeah. You see, this is why I feel with these three, you got the Two of Hearts. I feel that it's saying pretty much the same thing, but it's saying that this is your hope, because this is the heart line that I'm doing right here. This is your hope. You're going, I hope that I feel better, that I feel good, that I'm going to get to where I need to go, right? But it's hard. Like, it's difficult. But this is what I feel by this one. It's not quite as dire as it usually is when it's upright. When it's upright, it's like I'm tired, I'm at the end, I'm wounded. In reverse, it feels more like, yeah, I've been like that, but it's not as bad. I'm leaving that energy, and I'm in this energy of hoping that I can harmonize to what I need to get to where I want to go. So even with all of this, you're still sitting there going, I hope everything goes well, right? So let's see what Spirit has to say. Where are my peeps at? Where are my regulars? Come say hello. Say hello to Jane. I swear to God, this card, I love this deck, but this card, I've been working with these cards ever since the 1990s, okay, when they came out. I have my original deck of this. It's so mangled that it's in a box. This is the extra that I bought. Ever since I've had this deck, every time I see this picture, it looks like somebody who's giving you the finger big time. I know, I know. I can't get it out of my head. It is actually a hand holding a wand, but that's not what it looks like when you look at it really quick. Tell me that doesn't look like somebody's giving you the bird. All right, now that that's out of the way, that's not the message. They're not giving you the bird. I swear they're not. All right. Okay, so Spirit is saying this. The Ace of Wands, not the bird finger card, although I might start calling it that now. With the Four of Cups, the Four of Hearts. What is that saying? Spirit is saying, not giving you the bird, Spirit is saying that inspiration will come from this pause. Inspiration, Ace of Wands, will come from this hold up, this pause, this annoyance of a time where you're kind of sitting in stone, not being able to move, and in case you've missed it, it's another four, like the Emperor, like the Four of Wands. So four is definitely coming in here to hold you back and say, whoa, take a minute, take a breath. Okay? So, Spirit is saying it's a plot twist. It's meant to be. It's pay attention. There's more here than meets the eye. Or the bird. You knew I had to do it. All right, so next up. It does look like that. I don't care what you say. Okay, next up is, I believe this is the Page of Swords. It is. Be careful, Pisces. The Princess of Swords, she is a little troublemaker. Okay? Well, when I read her, she's a troublemaker. She's got enough information to sound plausible and true. And while her ideas are beautiful and fantastically new and out of the box, it's not always proven with experience and time or even actual facts. In other words, when you're talking to yourself and you're giving yourself that speech of, I should be moving, I should be going, I shouldn't be having to deal with all this emotional, and I can't get moving, and I can't build a foundation of scaffolding. It's taking too long for the scaffolding to go up. This is this little lady right here talking to you, feeding you a bunch of crap that may or may not be true. The closer to it would be is that it would be nice if you got it going. It would be nice if you could get moving. Is it that the world's going to fall down around you if it doesn't? There's very rarely a lot of things that make your entire world fall down. And some of you will say, well, I've had my world fall down. Not to extinction. You can go through things in life and start moving still in a pile of crap, and I'm talking big stuff. The big stuff. I've been through a lot of big stuff. There are pause, but you can get through them. You can lift yourself out of crap a lot of the time, okay? So when she says, do it now or your world's going to end, very little, unless you are in a life-threatening situation, does this really hold true. It is lies that we tell ourselves because it feels like it's not going the way we want or it's not going as fast as we'd like it to go. And that's the truth of that. Okay? So Spirit is going, take the downtime, learn and see what's there, and just relax. You'll be okay. And maybe, just maybe, there's something there for you to see or to look at. Amber, 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 Amber. Hello. Adonis. Hello, Grandma. Grandma. No, I'm not a grandma yet, so you can't call me that. Nope. No, not a grandma. You're saying for the gray hair? Yeah, no. This is not grandma hair. What does my husband call it? Sparkles. That's what he calls it because he finds it everywhere. I think it's Sparkles he calls. Anyway, we got the same eye color. My eyes are blue, but sometimes they look gray here. So, hello, Amber. Hello, Sandra. There they are. There's some people I know. How's everybody? They look like amber eyes. They're not, they're blue. They're really blue. See? Blue. Like I said, sometimes the cameras, I don't know. They're weird colors. Okay, so let's see. I also have, this is like my oldest deck. Not my oldest deck. It's a copy of the oldest deck. And I bought last year the Oracle that goes with. So let's pull some Oracle for this. Let's see what else. You guys are great. Well, thank you. They're one of my best assets. Especially when I mascara them. Okay, so if you guys just came in, I want to let you know that tomorrow I'm doing a live for 1 hour at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So don't forget to come see me. We're going to talk about the reset in September because of the eclipses coming in. We're going to look at that energy. We're going to ask Mona and Liam, sorry, I looked the wrong direction, for some advice on how we can really use that reset. It's going to be a little squirrely because we're going Pisces, Virgo. We're going our sign and then complete opposite, and Virgo is like, yeah. And in an eclipse, we can handle a Pisces eclipse, but a Virgo eclipse, yeah. Let me see. Somebody else says something? Here, 3 a.m. Oh, I'm so sorry. You'll be able to see the replay though. Okay? And at one point, I'm going to offer if people want their questions answered, they can send it ahead of time. But that's going to be a little bit of a pay. So, and then you can watch it on replay, right? Okay, no cards want to come out. There are no oracles. It's pretty plain and simple. There's no messages left. That's it. Oh, wait. I said that. Okay. What is this? Glasses. Okay, the spectrum. 51. 6. This is 6 and 2. 2 of cups. They're together. Okay, so they're linked because the 2 is about lovers harmonizing. Lovers is about harmonizing. One's a major arcana, one's like minor arcana. Just to me, they're very close together when they come in. And then you have 51-6, which is a lover, and it says, I root out and reject prejudice in myself and others. This is a Page of Swords coming in again. Okay, this is a pretty picture on the side, and this is what it says here. There you go. Okay, so I root out and reject prejudice in myself and others. And I think it's a lot about yourself because this is what they want me to talk about. Thank you, I forgot. When you do that, you're actually causing yourself harm. The Page of Swords has a way of harassing you. When I went through my closet, I realized that not just my closet harasses me, it's my brain. I have a Page of Swords in my closet. You ever go through clothing and go, I really like that, but it doesn't look good on me? That's harassment. You're harassing yourself. You're saying, this looks great, just not on you. Awful. Okay? It doesn't sound like it. You just think to yourself, well, I want to keep it because I like the way it looks, but I don't like the way it looks on me. And it sounds not bad, but it is bad. Get rid of that, by the way. If you ever have clothing that makes you feel that way, get rid of it. You don't need that kind of talk to yourself. So the Page of Swords, if you're trying to get somewhere and it's saying, we got to get the scaffolding done, let's go, like I was talking about, right? We got to get this done now. You don't have time to handle like emotional upheaval. Leave that behind. That's harassment. It's the same thing. You are sitting there making yourself feel like a piece of shit for being human. So that Page of Swords needs to have, well, be shown the door. Thank you. Thank you for your thoughts on that. But now you will kindly F off and leave me alone, right? Because you need to feel what you feel. If you're feeling something, okay, something comes in and is in dissonance with you, it's trying to let you see something. Wound, pain that's unresolved. It's trying to make you heal something. It's trying to teach you something or somebody that's not vibing with you, even a situation that maybe you've talked yourself into. Imagine you build like a scaffolding for, sorry, I curl these, but they're getting on my nerves. Okay, so imagine you're building a building to live in. Here's an example. And that you think that's what you want. And you're building it. And then there's delays. And these delays are making you upset. But then, let's just say somewhere down the line, you realize that you're building a 3-story house and all you really wanted was a cottage. And this exact thing that happened just now, this emotional thing that came in or whatever came in to stop you, was to make you realize that you were actually building the wrong structure. Would you not be grateful for the delay? For the feeling that it brought in? For the course correction that needed to be done? That's why the feeling comes in. So a lot of people dismiss this as things just not going their way, and a lot of the times it's just because you're trying to be pinged, right? I've talked about this before. I've done videos about this before. Dissonance is not just about I can't get what I want and I'm so damn mad. It is most of the time something that's telling you you are not in resonance with what you want or what's going on with you. In other words, it's another word to say I'm displeased with it, but we never go further than I'm mad about this and to go, but why? Okay? It's like peeling something but not going into the heart of it to see what's actually there. So that's pretty much it, right? Okay. Somebody, let's see who said hello. Don't panic 42. Message was retracted. Ah, too bad. I like the yin and yang sign. Okay. And Amber, 26th of February, Pisces. Ah, you're a February Pisces. Me too. Sayer, Turkey. Hi. Okay. So, this today was just a companion piece to all the readings that I put out there this week. If you want to watch any of them, I put one out on Sunday, on Tuesday, and Thursday. So this is all in that vein of videos. They're all in that message board, I guess, or theme, if you want to call it. So if you want to watch more, get more information, just go watch those. You go on my homepage, just click on my little Pisces there, wherever you can find it, and go to the homepage. The last 3 videos, they're what I have been talking about tonight. Tomorrow I do a live, so come and join me there. We're doing the reset for September. And yeah, that's it, I think. I have a new channel, by the way. It's called Jane David Stories, and it's a place, it's stories where your fantasies get to live and linger. It's a living book, actually. The channel itself is fun. I'm doing shorts and laughing my ass off through all of them. But where the pulse is, it's actually on the Patreon. So if you're interested, go check out just the channel, and if you're interested on Patreon, go go see us there. And yeah, my other passion is writing, and they're spicy and romantic. Yeah, that's where life is. There you go, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. And it was great to be here. Again, I apologize for not being here on Wednesday. I was by Lake Ontario. Beautiful place. I posted a picture. It's in the post, in the community post. Take care of yourself and see you tomorrow. Bye.